Another way to analyze your data is to use a pivot table. However, you'll have to massage your information a little bit more to help it be meaningful to you. So for instance, I'm going to change this column N. This is the question on the survey that has to do with gender. So I'm actually going to call it gender and change that. And when we look at the actual survey itself, gender, I would assume that female would equal 1 in the coding, male would equal 2 in the coding, just because of the way the survey is set up. So I'm going to highlight this entire column, and I'm going to do a find replace. So the one where we find 1, I want to replace that with female, replace all. And where we find 2, we will make that male, replace all. Now I'm going to close that. Okay, now we have some where the individual did not mark whether they were male or female, so I'm going to take those out because we didn't clean those out before in cleaning our data. Okay, so there was only 2. All right. Now I'm going to go to Insert, Pivot Table, click OK. Now I can actually sort everything by male or female. And for example, I would like to look at question number 1, the values of that. But what it's doing is just counting them. Okay, and I don't want a count. So I'm going to click on this arrow here, Value Field Settings. I'm going to change it to an average. Click OK. So this way, you can see, if we look at question 1, how well do you enjoy working for BIMS? So for instance, if your hypothesis is that men are more unhappy than women working for this company, you could look at it through the lens of male versus female. Okay? So in this case, our hypothesis may or may not be true because males, on average, have a higher response rate to that. They like working at BIMS more than females do.